Hello and welcome to my Paladin Epic Mount guide. Let's look at the gear I've been using to achieve the goal. Keep in mind that I'm highly experienced Paladin and it's recommended that you use better gear than what I used if you plan to achieve the goal, especially in hardcore. It is too easy for things to go out of control and end up in people dying, especially if the other members of your team are inexperienced or panic. Therefore, you have to choose carefully who you're going to take with you, and you have to keep in mind it is not for every group. Okay, you have to get really good people to get it done. The mechanics might look scary, and they are hard mechanics, but they're not as hard as they look. By that, I mean that people will drop to low HP. There's just no way around it. They will drop to low HP, but it doesn't mean that they're going to die or in an instant death situation. It is vital that you have as much CC as possible in your team, and you must have at least one frost mage, and by at least I mean you can have more than one, that knows how to kite. It's very important. You need to know how to kite. So you have to make sure beforehand. First thing, you have to understand how the arena works and stick to two main rules. Rule number one, the ground is uneven, which means that if someone crosses the middle, you won't be able to heal them because of line out of sight issues. They must always stay in the corner of the arena. And rule number two, you want to go to the top of the bone mountain as shown in the picture. It will help you lose the mobs and pull them toward you so you don't make too much of a big pulse, and make sure that you never go out of sight with your team. Once you pull out the horn, the first pull begin, you will have aggro immediately. It's a huge wave of mobs. Just as long as you're ready for it, just line out of sight them and kill them ASAP. And make sure that once you do that, nobody's standing in the middle. Always keep out in the corner because instantly the next wave will spawn. In the entire fight, always make sure that your whole team regain mana whenever possible because you will have sustained issues. So that's mean drinking mana or mana potions, etc, etc. And also keep in mind that the next pull will always occur instantly after the final mob of the current wave is dead. So don't rush to kill the final mob, take your time, make sure that everyone is ready and then proceed to the next one. As the fight goes, you will notice that more and more waves of mobs spawn. Just make sure to pull only one group at a time and you should be fine. Also avoid pulling more than one group of mob, even though it's tempting, because it will cost you and there is unpredictable damage. So just one group at a time and drink, that's it.
That's still recharging. I can't trust that.
Uh-huh.
Now, after this boss is dead, this is basically the most tricky area of the encounter. These mobs pull slowly, like once you pull the first one, they're gonna pull the second group and the third group. There's only 3 groups. They can also spawn randomly in location, like maybe even on top of you, so care about it. Once you pull the first one, all the 3 come slowly. Your tag have time to get aggro. The catch with these mobs is that they put a disease that basically reduce your HP by 50%. When that happens, like, don't even bother to dispel it because it's very short duration, but what's gonna happen is that suddenly your team, whoever got hit, okay, it's like 1 hit, you get a debuff, suddenly will panic or say like, oh my god, I'm low HP. So you have to relax, you have to chill. The mobs themselves don't do too much damage, okay, just that the debuff, when it's wear off, suddenly you're half HP. So make sure that your team is aware about it and relax.
I can't pass that yet.
Now on this part, you want to change to Shadow Resist Tura. That's something I didn't do because I forgot, but basically those mobs are pretty much just doing random AoE that does a lot of damage. It might look bad, but it's like really long cooldown. Like it says like 6-7 seconds cooldown, so you have time to heal everyone up. With the Shadow Resistor, you're also gonna take a lot less damage. So you want to pull like as slow as possible and kill them one by one to reduce the AoE damage. Beyond that, it's pretty much straightforward. What you can also do, like the mage here said, is that you can ask just a mage friend for money, and it will just give you money to buy a regular mount, and then you avoid this entire event.
That's still recharging.
Now, once the third mini boss is dead, which was pretty harmless as you can see, the final boss spawn, it will immediately aggro, so your tank need to just go middle and tank it. Beyond doing decent amount of damage, again keep in mind my gear is not too great, this boss is like pretty much just tank and spank, so just kill him. And that's it, the boss is dead, and basically you just now talk to the spirit and you have your Paladin Epic Mount.
Woohoo! Yes!
I hope that my guide was simple and detailed enough and it helped you out. Thanks a lot for watching.